Okay, hi! Today we're going to be working on a dowel stick felt fairy. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished. Okay. So you will have a pack, and in your pack will contain the following. One dowel stick. You're going to get 5 cut out pieces. I've already started sewing here. You're going to get a pair of wings, a body piece, which will be front and back once you fold it. Okay. You're going to get 2 head pieces, a pipe cleaner, a round circle piece, 3 cards, 2 with colored embroidery, 1 with either silver or gold embroidery, a little plastic pack with some stuffing, a head bead, and 2 hand beads. You will also get ribbon, which is already burnt on the edges, so you won't have to do that. What you will need that is not included in your pack is some Bostik clear glue, some sewing scissors, water erasable pen or chalk, marker, a pin cushion with 2 pins, and 3 or 4 needles. So what we're going to do to start is we're going to prepare our thread. The first thread you're going to thread is your gold, silver or gold thread. Then you're going to take the colored embroidery cotton, take 1 card, and we're going to split it. So how I like to split it is I just pull one out the top and it will come out. That's how we normally split it. So you're going to thread 1 with 2 single strands. So you'll split it once, take out 1 strand, split it twice, take out another. Join those strands together and thread it. Then you will take the other card, which is with full embroidery cotton, and thread those 6 strands into 1 needle. And then on your 3rd needle, your 4th needle, you're going to take a single strand out and thread it. So you will have 4 needles in your pin cushion. 1 with a silver or gold thread, 1 with 2 strands, 1 with a single strand of colored cotton, and 1 with the entire cotton in. Okay? And that's all sitting in your pin cushion. Right, so we're going to start with step 1. Step 1, we're going to blanket stitch with the silver. You're going to use our silver or gold cotton. We're going to blanket stitch around the wings. Okay, so just imagine the dowel stick and the ribbon is not on here yet. Start right on the top, on the inside of this V, because then you won't see the knot. So you'll come in through this side, because when the dowel stick comes on, you'll be able to hide that detail. And then you're going to blanket stitch all the way around and put that down. That is step 1. Step 2, we are going to secure the ribbon and the dowel stick to the pair of wings. So what you'll do is you'll take your ribbon, you'll fold it in half, you'll place it maybe 1/3 down of the wings, pin it, just 1 pin. You'll place the dowel stick on top, just so that the dowel stick doesn't come over the top of the wings. Alright, you can see what's happening there. Right, then you will take your double-stranded threaded needle already in your pin cushion, and you will come in through the front of the wings so you don't see the knot, you won't see that on the back. And you'll secure around the side of the dowel stick, through the ribbon, round the back, as you'll see, back through the front, and you will carry on going in and out maybe 3 or 4 times, and you will make 3 or 4 sections like that. When you want to join to the next section, do it on the side of the dowel stick, otherwise you're going to get more stitching on the back of your wings. If you don't want to see any of this working on the wings, you would probably need 2 pieces, 2 wings cut. We only have a single one. It's not necessary to do 2, but if you really want to finish your work neatly, you could have 2 of those. Right, so now we've secured our dowel stick and our ribbon. When you are securing the dowel stick, make sure you go through the ribbon as well, so that you're securing both the dowel stick and the ribbon at the same time. Obviously try to work straight so that your dowel stick isn't skewed. Step 3, we're going to secure the back of the body to the front of the wings. So you can see here's your body piece. We're going to take our pipe cleaner. You will fold it in half and twist it so it looks like so. Take your body piece, fold it in half, take your waterless marker or chalk and mark off somewhere in the middle where it's in the middle. You'll take your sewing scissors and just snip a tiny little hole. You don't want it too big. In the middle there. And then we're going to thread our pipe cleaner through. Like so. And as you fold it over, you'll see what's going to happen here. That twisted part is going to be the head, and here will be the arms. Right. Okay, so you can leave that just like that. Now we're going to pick up our dowel stick with our wings and the ribbon. And we're going to place the body on here. You can pin it on either side. Make sure when it's on, that when the shoulders are up, that the head just goes over the top there like so. Okay. When you pin, don't pin the front, just the back part. Okay, I'm going to pin that. Show you when I'm done. Of course, you could already take your pin out that you've pinned your ribbon on. Don't need to leave that in. So you've pinned that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take your double thread again that you were using for your dowel stick, tie off a knot, come in through this side and go over the same places you did secure the dowel stick on, and you're just going to secure the body on. Same place. So you try and follow the same places you worked to keep it neat on the back, so that it doesn't look like a dog's breakfast at the back there. What is that expression, dog's breakfast? I don't even know. My dog doesn't even eat breakfast. Anyway, step 4, we're going to stitch and stuff the body. So we're going to take our single cotton like so. Alright. And here, you're going to just blanket stitch all the way around from the arms all the way, and you're going to stop just to underneath that arm over there so that you can stuff it. You'll take your stuffing. It helps to have a chopstick or a pencil. And then you would stuff it. You don't have to stuff the arms. You can just stuff the body, but if you really want to make it very plush, you can put some stuffing into the arm sections as well. Once you've stuffed it, then you're going to finish off your blanket stitch and tie off on the end of that arm. Step 5 is the collar. You're going to get one round section like this. You're going to take a single threaded strand of your colored cotton. You're just going to blanket stitch around the sides like so. Then you're going to fold it in half, mark it with your marker, and then snip a tiny little hole in the middle like so. Then you will just slide that onto your head so that it looks like so. Yeah. Imagine this is closed and stuffed. Then we're going to secure the head and hands. So after you've done all of this, then you would take your head bead and your Bostik glue, and you would actually squeeze the glue into the hole of the bead. I found if you put the glue on the actual item, it never ends well. So we just put this on, and then you would slide it over here like so. Okay, when you slide it on, there will be excess glue coming out the top. You just gently wipe that away. Try not to touch anything, maybe have a tissue or something nearby. And you do the same thing with the hand beads, right? When you put these hand beads on, so you've put glue through the hole, and you've wiped the excess off. It's also on the pipe cleaner, like so. Once this is all dry, so you've put this on here and you'll set it aside for 20 or 30 minutes. Once it's all dry, you just cut off the edge of the excess pipe cleaner. So if it's looking like that, that's correct. Right, so that's all done. We're going to leave that aside for a minute, 20 minutes. Then we're going to take our 2 head pieces. We're going to make the antenna, like so. So you're going to take what you had threaded with the entire embroidery thread to make the antenna. You can see this is all 6 strands. Very easy. All you do is you thread it. Okay, so it's going to double up as 12 strands in the end, 6 and 6. There's going to be a knot on the end. You go through. As you come through, you tie a knot on the base here. Okay, then you measure maybe 1 centimeter away. You tie a knot here, and then you snip it. There you have an antenna. You can decide 1 or 2 knots, however thick you would like it. And then you do the same thing with the other antenna. Do your best to try and make them the same length. Okay, and that's easy enough to do. Then we're going to go for sewing our headpiece together. And all you would do is you would blanket stitch just over the top like so. You don't blanket stitch on these sides, because as you can see on our finished item, there's no stitching there. I mean, you can if you want, but it's not necessary. It'll make the hat a bit smaller. It's already a tight squeeze. Okay. So once you've blanket stitched your headpiece, you would put glue inside the hat, like so. And let's imagine for a second this is all dry. Then you would put this over the head and leave that to set aside for 20 or 30 minutes. It is going to be a tight fit. It does fit, but you just need to pull it gently but firmly over the bead head, the head bead, and then it will be done. After 20-30 minutes, everything will be dry, and you will have yourself a dowel stick fairy. If anything wasn't that clear, there are written instructions as well, and you can go through that just to make sure you don't get confused. But it's quite simple. Time to play.